One of the main points of Surah Al-Humazah is that money will not last forever. And this should affect the way that we deal with material wealth, right? Allah is alerting us to an orientation or a disposition towards accumulation and towards the enjoyment of wealth as if it's going to last forever, right? People who are too concerned with wealth at the expense of their religion, at the expense of righteousness and doing good deeds. What's the theological issue? What's the theological mistake or the mistake in belief that is driving them to this action? They are acting as if their wealth is going to last forever. يَحْسَبُ أَنَّ مَالَهُ أَخْلَدَهُ. And it's impossible, right? You're in this world for a few decades. You're really only working for a handful of decades tops. Whatever amount of money you're going to get, it's not going to be able to come with you. You're not going to be able to benefit from it in the afterlife at all. So why would we interact with it in such a way that it's going to determine, how I assess how valuable other people are, right? People talk about your net worth. How much are you worth? He's worth 5 billion. Oh my God, right? As opposed to how much are you worth in the sight of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, right? What are the good deeds that you do? Have you started, do you take care of orphans? You started an orphanage? Do you take care of students, of widows, of all these sorts of vulnerable populations, right? And so the first step to releasing ourselves from the grip of materialism is to realize how temporary it is. And once we realize how temporary it is, we realize how small that concern should be in our lives. And that frees us up. It actually liberates us and puts us in a position to not carry around our attachment to money and wealth in our hearts, but just to realize that money is a tool. And just like any other tool, it can be used for bad, it can be used for good. But the point is that it's here for us to use actually to secure our spot in paradise by using it for righteousness.